That's a very different story. Okay. I guess it's a little more lighthearted. Okay, so 8th grade teacher caught filming her OF inside of a classroom. Okay, let's see what we got here.
I created a content at the beginning of the summer in order to earn extra money on the side to help pay for our basic necessities that our salaries were no longer meeting. I chose an anonymous name as well as blocking the entire state of Arizona on my OnlyFans so that
How do you block the entire state of Arizona on your OnlyFans? That seems like a lot of people. Is there a specific function that allows you to do that? Oh, what?
it wasn't accessible to anyone living in the state.
A teacher and her husband lose
That's a thing?
their jobs for filming an X-rated video in her 8th grade classroom.
Oh, what is okay? Like, why would you do this? Like, listen, I don't understand. I'm going to assume they didn't do anything with any young people, so that's good. But like, why would you be so bold as to do this? Just being like, I tried to hide it the best I could, so that no one in the state I live in would see it. It's like, okay, you shouldn't be doing that at work, let alone a classroom. What are you doing? We're not making enough money. We need to subsidize our income. Okay, listen, sure. I don't know what you make. That's perfectly reasonable. You don't need to do it at work or in an actual elementary school, right? Elementary school class. Is 8th grade elementary? You don't need to be doing that.
And she's speaking out. Criminal defense attorney Kurt Altman breaks down this wild new story. Welcome to
I mean, are you gonna drop the OnlyFans? I'm gonna drop the link. Let's take a look at it for research purposes, obviously. CH Chloe Art Carter.
Bar presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you that this isn't a story that you hear every day, and maybe I should say thank goodness for that, because we go to Arizona, and in Arizona, there's this 8th grade teacher and her 4th grade teacher husband who lost their jobs for filming an X-rated OnlyFans video inside of a classroom.
Oh my God.
You heard me right. They had sex, videotaped it, and then posted it to her OnlyFans page. Now, the person I'm talking about is Samantha Pierre, who goes by the name Chloe Carter on OnlyFans, and she explained a little bit more of the situation in a YouTube video message.
The video that was
Yeah, she does.
created and advertised was made after contract hours on the weekend. No minors were ever present or
It doesn't matter. You stupid ass motherfucker. She's so dumb. Wait, I don't even want to watch this news story. I'm going to watch it straight from the source. Hold on.
Hello, my name is Samantha.
By the way, bad move to not link the OnlyFans in this on this YouTube. All right, it's nowhere in here. I mean, like, this was. I guess I could just look up Chloe Carter. Not that it's just for. I mean, it's part of my job, so I just gotta look it up.
Or some of you might know me by my alias, Chloe Carter. I was an employee at Thunderbolt for 5 years. And within this time, although my experience and evaluation showed that I had become a master science specialist and teacher, my salary did not increase. In this time period, I had to continue picking up extra stipends in order to make ends meet, such as co-advisor to Yearbook Club, STEM Club advisor. I was mentoring a group of 4 uncertified new teachers and was going to coach softball in the spring.
Okay.
It got to a point where our family was not.
Oh, I think that they might have. They might have gotten rid of her OnlyFans. My OnlyFans was deactivated. Come join the new free page. Link in the comments. Of course, come is spelled with a C. They actually like banned her from OnlyFans, I think. That must have been because of good for them. Wow, she's still on Fansly. Okay, well,
able to survive on our 2 teacher incomes. My children are the most important thing to me, and I'm already spending countless hours outside of my contract time on extra school activities, and I don't think it's fair that I have to sacrifice my own children's time because our professional salary did not pay enough. Arizona is currently ranked 50th state as lowest paid teacher salary.
How much does a middle school teacher make in Arizona? The average middle school teacher salary in Arizona is $61,000 a year. All right. I just feel like they're not for nothing. I feel like they were making enough. Like, listen, maybe they can make more, but I mean, it says anywhere from $50,000 to $76,000. Let's see how much a 4th grade teacher makes. let's just say they were making 100 grand together. That's not that bad, especially in a low tax state. I mean, listen, do your OnlyFans, but I hate this idea that it's like, well, I had to do porn inside the classroom because I don't make enough money as a teacher. It's like, come on, bro. Oh my god.
Content at the beginning of the summer in order to earn extra money on the side.
Oh, did I say? Oh yeah, I said come with the C. Both of them are spelled with that. Yeah, spelled with a U. Sorry.
Pay for our basic necessities that our salaries were
AZ cost of living has gone up. Okay. Hey, listen, dude, you don't have to film it in a classroom. That's the biggest issue. If she was just doing one, that's different.
no longer meeting. I chose an anonymous name as well as blocking the entire state of Arizona on my OnlyFans so that it wasn't accessible to anyone living in the state. It was brought to my attention on October 24th that a community member had expressed concerns to the police and my school regarding video content. At this time, I was placed on paid administrative leave and probation pending investigation. 2 days later, I had asked that an individual that was assigned to my case be removed because they had created a hostile work environment between me and other coworkers for several years during my employment. I did not feel safe with them knowing this information, and I felt that they would spread it in retaliation for their own personal vendetta. On October 31st, I decided to resign from Lake
Are we saying that their friends found out and they wanted her gone or something?
Havasu Unified School District under pressure. However, I was not fired. The superintendent assured me that only her, the individual that was removed from my case, and my own family were aware of the situation and content, and told me that if I had resigned before the board meeting on Monday, October 31st, the school would not publicize what was going on.
Okay. What?
On November 2nd, my husband was put on paid administrative leave because faculty reported pictures of myself that were being spread amongst other teachers. The following Friday, November 4th, my husband was terminated from the elementary school because he is classified as a long-term sub and he has an at-will contract. The superintendent stated he can be let go for no reason at all.
Okay.
It wasn't until Sunday, November 6th, when I had not been a teacher for the school district for 6 days, that my social media used for advertising became viral. November 6th was the first day that previous students and community members began following my alias accounts. Other school teachers were notified of the site and they began to spread it amongst themselves. Those teachers also were telling students my anonymous name.
Well, I guess you better get to work showing that Punjani
and showing them my page. This was also sent to the parents, and they decided to do the same thing as well. They were sharing my anonymous name and content page with their children and allowing them to comment and follow on my accounts, although they are specifically labeled as not safe for work, 18 plus only. Students were never aware of my social medias, nor did they follow me until after I had resigned from the district on October 31st and went locally viral on November 6th.
Okay.
It wasn't until November 9th that these links were available on my personal social medias due to state news coverage. Parents are still allowing their students to follow, contact, harass, and intimidate me.
Well, I mean, what are the parents supposed to do? I mean, like, I don't know if they're allowing anything. The kids look like they're probably just going on the social media and fucking around. But bro, you did porn in a classroom. This isn't about that you were doing it. It was about where you did it more than anything else. Like, if she had gotten fired for just having an OnlyFans and being a teacher, I would have been like, okay, that's ridiculous. She should be able to be, she should be able to be a teacher and have that type of content as long as she doesn't use like her legal name, you know? But what? This is, you filmed in a classroom.
Parents are posting my personal address online and threatening to show my underage children revenge porn. Community members are now going to public places, such as my gym, and threatening to cancel their membership because their children also go there. The gym owner chose to terminate my membership, although I had been a member for 4 years.
Wow,
because
that
other
sucks.
Juvenile members were harassing me by taking my picture and videotaping me while I was trying to work out.
Jesus.
The video that was created and advertised was made after contract hours on the weekend. No minors were ever present or involved in the videos. I am already paying the consequence by losing my teaching certificate as well as losing the job that I loved most. I thoroughly enjoyed working with my coworkers, teaching my students science, and it brought joy to me every day. Looking back at the situation, I wholly regret creating the video in the classroom after school hours. But I felt trapped in my financial situation, and I felt this was the only way that my family would be able to survive.
So, like, again, you could have just not done it in the classroom.
However, I do not believe that my name should be smeared throughout the community when I made one mistake that didn't affect anybody until other adults began allowing children access to my content.
It doesn't really matter. Like, if it doesn't matter where you work, if you film OnlyFans, they're gonna fire you. Like, you do it at a McDonald's, you do it at a law office, you do it at a bus company. They're gonna get you. You know, you messed up.
It has been quite concerning to me that parents are continuing to allow their children to comment, harass me and my family, and threaten myself as well as others connected to my social media, as well as
Okay.
follow pages that they knew themselves are not appropriate for minors.
All right. Well, you kind of goofed up pretty hard there. Okay. Let's see the follow-up video. Responses to my statement.
Hello, my name is Samantha Peer, or you might know me as my alias Chloe Carter, and I just wanted to give a little update after hearing some comments that were made about my statement. So the biggest concern that I read was a lack of remorse. And
I just don't care about her response to her video. Yeah, okay. Listen, you shouldn't have done it in the classroom. We would be having a very different conversation now. So if you did it and it wasn't in the classroom and they fired you, I'd be more support. But the reality is that you filmed in the classroom. That's just unsafe. And that just sounds like a yucky. You might have gotten coom everywhere. You know, that would have been fucking gross. Let's see the classroom video for context. Yeah, right. I'll do some investigative work later. How's that sound?
I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.